yesterday when I was live. I was rocking and I thought people could hear me, and they couldn't necessarily hear me. So. Got some split screen action going on. Okay. 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 All right, so I'm just listening to something I did last night. That was a cool beat. This live, in case some of y'all want to chat it up for a minute before I get into my homework, which I'm already getting into now. I stretched, I got up. Thank God I'm up. I stretched the back out. You got to stretch the back out because, woo, I did the wall stretch. You know what I'm saying? It's not very sexy, but it helps in all three thoracic, lumbar, cervical, or something like that. It gets all that. It gets all the way up to, your whole spine. So stretches all that out, gets the deep muscles. It hurts. It hurts, but it's a good stretch. All the way down to the coxal. You can feel the muscles around, the floating ribs stretch. You can feel just everything being pulled and trying to get some blood flow in there so your back can start healing itself. And one of the subs, thank you, last night was trying to give me some advice on he was giving me advice on what else to use, on my back to get the pain out. And I appreciate any little tidbit on that. You know what I'm saying? Because it just helps. It's, try anything. But, you try new stuff. You might come up with something. All right, so my paper today is on the situation of healthcare. Before I get into it, I'm gonna rock out with y'all. Yeah. Stretching out the back. Stretching the back out. Stretching back out. All right, I'm gonna focus on a different beat. I like this one, but I'm gonna focus on something new. What you gonna do? I'm gonna find something new. What you gonna do? I'm gonna find something new. What you gonna do? See? So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna click on boom. I'm doing the paper at the same time. So I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna go to situation of see how I do everything at the same time. Situation of healthcare from U.S. healthcare systems internal perspective. Not to mention, I did a YouTube video of the doctor who I think is a proctologist. Did a procedure on me, checking for cancer. They do that when you get to 50. Because the propensity of anyone having cancer grows at a certain age. It grows higher and higher, the older you get. And once you hit 50, everyone should get a colonoscopy and, to pretty much see if you have any polyps or if there's any developing situations. And I don't. And I praise the Lord Christ King that I do not have cancer. Now, I want to say this. There's people in my family who have it and died of it. For you guys out there who are, coming close to this age, go get yourself checked out. Go get yourself checked out. Just anyone. But guys don't like going to the hospital. We just don't. But go get yourself checked out. Just do it. The procedure, yes, it's invasive and it's not very manly, but if they can catch something, look, the thing about that type of cancer is if they catch it before, or at an early stage, they can get rid of it. They catch it at a late stage, they can't get rid of it. You're going to die from it. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. You will die from it. You will die from it. Okay, so eating. And you guys know I don't eat a lot of meat. I cut it out for months because I was getting sick from some of the meats. I've gone back to eating some of it, but not a lot. 95% of the time, I don't eat meat. I eat fish. I eat a lot of fish. I eat tuna fish. I eat fish. Chicken every now and then. I eat beef maybe once 6 months or something like that. Just don't eat a lot of beef. And I don't make pork maybe once I don't really, I stay away from pork. But if something has pork in it, I don't flip out. But it's like maybe once a year, maybe. So you don't know what they put into the meats, but what you do know is you can stay away from them. If a 270-pound, 6'2" man can stay away from meats for months, then you can do it too. Okay? People are like, I need it. No, you don't. You want it. But there's only so much pasta and pizza that you can eat. And you get hungry. Sitting up here with your belly hurting after you eat, and you're just like, I need some. You're tired of that. Because you need the protein. Now, there's people who survive without it. I am glad to say that I'm one of them who can do that now. I don't need to go to the meat section. I've avoided it for months. Proud of myself. Feel good about that. So I say slow down on the meats every day. Don't eat that stuff every day. Don't do it. But who am I? I'm just a guy who's watched a family member die of cancer and got 2 family members right now who have cancer. And what do I know? I only study healthcare, I don't have any credibility. But I tell you this, in the America we live in, you do not have control over what's going into your body. You know why? Because you don't grow your own food. Most of you don't have not one plant in your house that's edible. Not one. Probably never have. Most of you probably have never gone out and picked a fresh fruit or vegetable. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It doesn't have to be a part of your diet. You know, it doesn't. Really doesn't. Fruits and vegetables help out a lot. Pasta helps out a lot. That's what I turned to, I was like, pizza. You guys see me make pizza. I throw one of them down. I eat the whole quarters pizza. Spaghetti. Eat a lot of that. I don't do the whole tofu route. Tofu! And once you look at the report on tofu and how they make it, and how they have to kill everything just to make a little bit of tofu, it just doesn't add up. But I don't, tabbouleh salad, tabbouleh. Salad's cool, but salad doesn't. Salad's cool. Salad is salad. I used to make salads all the time, but I always found myself hungry like within the next 15 minutes. I was like, I need more than this. I have a refrigerator full of vegetables. I eat potatoes pretty much every freaking day. I'm tired of potatoes, but I love you, Mr. Potato. And yeah. So how you doing this morning, Red? Did I get my picture today? I get to see the beautiful Red today. That's my Red dance. I get to see the Wizard. What kind of music you want today, Red? What kind of beat you want? Beats and rhymes. I got to do this paper. I already got my premise for it. I'm about to get busy. Then I got math all day tomorrow. I'm just going in all day tomorrow. Like, I'm excited about that. Beats and rhymes. Maybe Red left. Maybe she left. Okay. Well, somebody's here. I don't know who's here, but who's ever here, you want to hear a particular type of music, because I'm going to go ahead with hip hop, because I've been working on my hip hop. And I'm going to, I've been working on my hip hop flavors. And the reason why I've been working on my hip hop is because I really like hip hop. It just does something to me like no other type of music. Love hip hop, man. Oh, that's too hard. I like the hi-hat though. Solid. Oh, you getting ready to stop? Doctor found a mass on my breast. Yep. Well, we'll be praying for you. Think it's cancer. Don't know what we eating. Trying to get someone to come transfer my phone. Got to take my pictures. Everything came out. Everything came out my phone. Oh, you don't have Facebook? Well, I don't want to seem like I'm pressuring you. So I just wanted to see what you look like. Red to the visit. Red. My nose in the morning is just terrible. About to do a stretch. Yo, oh, help me, Redhead. Help me, girl. Touch the toes. Touch the toes, old man. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't cheat your body. No, I can still touch my toes. Oh, heaven, the Murgatroyd. What's good? What's happening, OG? In the house. But I know God in control. Hey, man. That spine, man. You gotta touch the toes and work that spine. Get that spine. Loosen up that spine. So I was talking to one of the subs on the phone yesterday. Because, some of y'all call me now. I have lengthy conversations with some of y'all. Because I found out that some of you ladies who call me now, you're not interested in me. Proceed in a lot of your hairy situations. One woman is thinking about moving to the ATL. Her and I have this. I don't know. I think she thinks that I want her, and that's not true. Because she has large protrusions. It's just like, honey, I done seen every kind of woman that there is. Except a two-headed woman. I've never dated a two-headed woman. I don't think I want to either. And if any of you guys have ever dated a two-headed woman, please let me know. What was that like? But I've had them all. Big-breasted, little-breasted, no breast, like none. The big booty girl, little booty girl, look, there ain't no booty out there that's going to shock me to like, oh my God, but I'll be like, okay, that's dope. But I've seen it all. We don't talk like that on this channel. Not the N word. And 10 to 1 says you're probably a white guy. Two-headed, like two heads. Like there are people who, like there's a head here and there's a head over here. There is a woman who has two heads. Yeah, it's crazy because they actually talk to each other like this. Okay, real tone to it too. But yeah, it's a two-headed woman. There's one lady, she's got 4 arms. Yeah. But I have seen every type of woman out there, pretty much. So just because somebody has a pair of 38 double Ds, I've seen that before. That doesn't nice, but that doesn't make me go stupid because I've seen it before. And it'll walk away from you just as well as it walks towards you. No, so I don't invest any hope into any female as far as this is mine and it's always going to be here. I do not do that. Female starts coming around me. I enjoy her. I enjoy the company. I enjoy whatever we're going to do. but I don't put any stock into this is going to be here forever. I just don't. Just don't. I don't stop them from coming around. They just come around. Okay, come on around. Let's go get something to eat. Let's talk. Yeah, I'm not, I just don't, I haven't, I haven't been with a woman in over a year. And I stopped that. I just stopped. She wasn't what I wanted. And I didn't want to be intimate with her because the connection was wrong. And, she wasn't like she was telling me no, but there was things that were just wrong. And I just didn't want to give my body over to that. Not to mention I shouldn't. I wasn't married to her. So somebody asked me yesterday, one of the subs on the phone asked me yesterday, about marriage. And I was like, if it happens, it happens. I'm not in a hurry to get married. I'm not in a hurry for some woman to dictate who I look at and who I don't look at. And like I said, when I say I dated every type of woman, I've dated the super jealous woman, and I dated the woman who just didn't care. It was like, go ahead, look at her. I'll look at her with you. She'd point them out. Yeah, look at that girl over there. She got a big old, you know what I'm saying? Because she was just like, look, I know you're going to look. That's not the issue. You're with me. You're running around with me. She just didn't care. So, plus looking at women are fun. Women, looking at them, it's fun to look at all the beautiful shapes and color of women. It's just fun. You know what I'm saying? So the super jealous chick would get mad. I would be on the internet and she would see people on Facebook. Oh, so you're looking at, I'd be like, I don't even know these people. Like, these are people on the internet. They're not, I wouldn't even be on Facebook. There'd just be people on Tumblr or something. Oh, so you got some new friends. I'm like, wait, what? If these women were my friends, you wouldn't even be here. I would not be listening to you. Okay? I would be too busy ogling them. All right? So relax on all that. But, she eventually found somebody else to run around with and regretted it. I was like, okay. What up, Brazil? She found somebody else to run around with and then called me one night. And it's like, why are you calling me? You have a boyfriend. Can I come over? I was like, you got a man. I said yes. So I haven't seen it all. I'm not in any hurry to jump in any woman's pants. I'm not so enamored and impressed with a woman that I'm going to go all out. I don't do these videos to get chicks. Like, I'm not sitting up here flexing every 5 seconds. Ugh, you like that, ladies? Welcome to the gun show. I don't. Who cares? Who cares if some chick likes me? I don't care. But if she wants to go see Ant-Man, let's go see Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? So, so eventually she'll figure out that I'm not really interested in her. And now I'm thinking that maybe she's got some kind of weird interest in me other than, the questions she's asking me. So, and that's fine. She does. I'll be like, oh. Some women like attention. Some women have men that don't give them enough attention. Yeah. Some women have men that don't give them enough. They don't comment them enough. And then some women are attention whores. Like they just have to have. Like I used to be all over this one chick. Wasn't good enough. She had to have more. And eventually she started messing around with a bunch of other people. She was insatiable. She would tell lies just to have more men look at her and stare at her and screw her. You know, as much tension as she could get, she would go out and get it. And once I figured it out, I was like, wow, you got a spiritual issue. But she was pretty. Pretty gets you in trouble. So eventually she found somebody else to run around with. Live happily ever after. I don't know. But I enjoyed her for the time she came around. And I missed her when she left. But people aren't yours. They're not your property. They're not, you can't put them on a leash and say, you're going to always obey me. It doesn't work like that. You get married, you have sex less. Guys get married to these women, they think they're going to screw them all the time. Oh, no. Now you got to face her every day. Periods that last for 2 weeks. Good luck with that. There you go, bro. Have fun. You got to face the everyday ablutions. It's just not like that. You don't get married to have sex. You get married to be with someone. This is why a lot of guys turn to pornography once they get married. And the wife gets mad because she gets jealous because he's looking at porn and jacking off over, what this guy's doing to this girl. He wish he can do to his woman, but his woman won't give him any. Or she'll put him on a hiatus for like 2 months, 3 months. And I know this because I know wives who've done it. And would come over to me and try to give me something. I'd be like, go home to your husband. They didn't want to do it. They did not want to sleep with their husbands. And I would say, you better go home and screw your husband tonight. Then they call me reluctantly and say, okay, I did it. Like, quit messing around. Like, go home and screw your husband. $10, 15 years ago, back when I was a youngster. I don't live that life now, but the thing about that life is it educated me on the marriage life. Big house, huge 3-story house, 3 kids, wife was gorgeous. Oh. And he was cheating on her and would come home and tell her. With prostitutes. Then would beat her up. He would stop her from praying because she'd be hiding in the closet praying, and he would find her in the closet and come and snatch her out the closet. What are you doing? Yeah. Finally, she got tired of it. She's like, there's got to be something better than this. She starts seeking out people to give her the attention she wanted. That was that. Once that started, once they get a taste of attention, unbridled attention from another man who's 100% committed to everything she's saying, you don't want that woman back. She's not going to listen to a damn thing you say. She's going to be looking at you like, what? All that hiding in the closet, you better start hiding. You put your hands on her, you're going to have an issue. All that timidness gone out the window because she found out she don't have to be like that. She will take the kids, the house, the car, and leave you on the sidewalk and move her new man in. And in that situation, I couldn't blame her. She eventually did leave him. But she went through some things first. But she should have left him because he was a nutcase. He was abusive. I actually met him. And I was like, you do not deserve the queen that you have. But I couldn't afford her. I couldn't afford that huge house, that BMW, clean, 5 Series. Oh. I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford her. Only thing I could do is console her. My little 1-bedroom apartment is where she come and hide. Tell me everything that's on her mind. Talk about her family, her kids. Took me to see her mom that was in the hospital. I'm saying. So it taught me a lot about the marriage life and why people find somebody else to comfort them. Because marriage is an art. What up, man? What up, Crosley? Now, Antonio Crosley is a military brother. Yo, Tonio, I got to put the video up. Yesterday, bro, yesterday I was in the day before yesterday, I was in the hospital and I didn't have anybody to drive me back home. So they took me out to a little township called Chillicothe, which is about an hour something away. And they have a military complex out there that was made during the Civil War. And it's where pretty much veterans go to die. I did videos on it. You should check them out. But it was interesting, man. I never seen nothing like that. Like, there are a lot of benefits the VA have that they don't even tell you about, and you just happen to stumble upon them. Yo, son, that place was incredible. And it was modern. Like, they had a bunch of these old buildings, and then they had, the new building all the way at the end. But all the technology was modern, man. And I was talking to the one lady, and I was like, do people, stay here, she was like, yeah, people will come and stay here, and they'll die here. Some of the people I saw, I was like, they're not going home. They're just not. And she said it all depends on what your disability rate is. And she said, I said, well, I'm only 10%. She said, they will work with you. Depends on what's going on. So I wanted to tell you about that because I don't know what your rate is. That's not my business. But I do know that if you're ever in a situation familiar to that, there are places you can go. Yeah, there's a mental health ward. There's 2. There's actually, so the mental health ward they got out there, they have the extreme for the PTSD who can't deal with the public. Like, they can't go in the public at all. Those guys are on 24-hour lockdown. They have those guys, and then they have the guys who are able to function in the public, but they don't let them go too far. So she was like, yeah, I think there's 48 beds. You're 160%? How's that even possible? Wait a minute, you went over the maximum rate? Like 100% disability, that is dude, I'm trying to get that now because of my back. Oh my God. If I had 100% disability, man, living here, I would be saving so much money. I would be saving so much money. Shoot. My brother and my sister are both 100%. Anyways, Tone, say hello to Red Red. We was just talking about, well, I was just talking about marriage and women in my reality. Oh, okay, 100% PTSD. Yeah. Well, Antonio and I served in Fort Riley, Kansas, which is the third largest fort in the world. Oh, damn, bro. Sleep apnea. I thought I had that for a minute because I kept falling asleep at the wheel. You know, they were like, no, you don't have it. So I got tested and they were like, no. Damn. So Tony and I was at Fort Riley, Kansas, and joint pain. Oh man, I need to get some of my percent up on the joint pain because my stuff hurts. But we were, 20 years ago, back when we were 19, so almost 30 years ago. And Tony and I used to run around and chase girls and go dancing at the club, the NCO club, and all that. And we became cool. And he's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? And one day, the president, he pushed the button and said, we're going to war. And Tony and I were in two different units. I worked for the jail, so I couldn't go anywhere. But Tony was my best friend. So I had a captain who was an asshole and I wanted to get away from him. And I was like, if anybody shoots at Tone, I'm blowing her damn head off. So Tone didn't even know, but when he told me he was leaving, that shifted me in whole nother mental gear. I was like, oh, but no, we're not having that. Because I knew that he, where he was going, that he was going to be in the mix because of the units that we were in. There was not, if I would have went with my unit, we would be in arrears. I wouldn't have seen any action. Action. So what I did was, as soon as he told me that, I went to his captain. I went to his unit and just walked in his unit, and I saw his captain walking. And I walked up to him. I said, are you the captain of this unit? He said, yeah. I said, take me with you. I don't even think I saluted him. I was just upset. And he saw how upset I was. And he didn't even reprimand me. He was just like, something like, this dude's on a mission type of thing. Because I really walked up on him like I was going to. But I mean, I just walked up on him with a mission. He saw my face and he looked me in the eyes after, very few words. And then he crossed his arms like this, put his head down. He went, I can't take you with me. And I was like, why? He said, I can't out-process you fast enough. And that was a legitimate answer because out-processing a soldier from one unit to another unit is not something that they do in a day. It just doesn't happen that quick. Because of all the paperwork and liability from one unit commander to the other, because if you're in a unit, then they need you in that unit. You're in a position they need you there. So the processing situation means that I have to replace that person. So they would have to, it's like a chess piece. They have to get somebody to replace you and then that somebody to, so it just wasn't going to be like that. And with that being said, I turned around and I never seen that captain again. And a couple weeks later, I was out of the military. And I haven't seen Tone, or I haven't heard from him until about a year or so ago, 2 years ago, when we start talking. And we're going to get together. That's the whole military story. And kind of, then he told me, he's like, as soon as we got off the plane, one of our friends, got shot in the face and died. Another guy got his leg blown off. And I was like, wow, that could have been me. That could have been an act of God that I didn't go. So I was pretty upset. And yeah. I don't need to be running around with a 50 cal. Tone said he had a 50 cal, he had a 45, and he had a. I don't need all that. I don't need that. So, good chance my life was spared because the captain said no. You still there, Red? Somebody's there. One person's still there. Who's still here? I'm about to make some music. Anything you want to hear? Somebody's still listening. Yeah. So life, man. Now at 50 years old, there's pain and Cross, it's therapy. It's therapy for me. Are you taking classes, man? Oh Lord, that hurts. You taking classes, bro? You know what I'm saying? I think you have a degree, don't you? I think you. Yeah, man, I want my degree. Pick up my son from Fort Lee. Okay. Where's Fort Lee at? Is it in Florida? Wow, your son is in Fort Lee. My nephew is in. Yeah, where's that at, bro? That I could. Love music, man. current situation in healthcare. You left me. Aye, we left you. You're fat and you're slow. Samuel Tarly. Did you send the Ravens? Did you send the Ravens, Tarly? That was your job. That was your only job. Holly. Charlie. What? Wait, what? What? What in the world is... Well, I like the sound, but it doesn't want to act right. Sound like some XXX stuff. You would have a time for it up It sound like some XXX to test you on. Listen. delay is killing me. It's still off. I can't work with that delay. Try this again. That delay is killing. Delay is just killing me. my goodness. I can't get it to rock. What up with you, Razul? I'm sorry I didn't see your comment, man. that is. Just messing around. Doesn't match. Can't get that bass to act right. want the sound below it. There's no sound below it. Boom, 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 boom. That's the tone of the first. Boom, 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 boom. The second note drops below that, but it doesn't have a lower bass. Isn't that? That's what I really want. Get dit. See, it doesn't go. Once it goes, dun 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 boom 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 boom. I want this, but I want it in a lower. It doesn't go below that. This is how it works in the beginning of the song. You can all have these. Accents. You can only have it in the beginning of the song. Boom, boom, boom. That sucks. Doesn't have a key below it. None of these work. I'll try this. Nope. Doesn't work. That might work. It's in the key. It's in the... That 808 gotta go. It's not what I want. I like that. The change of the... So I'm gonna peel it back. I gotta find something that. Get.